Tourism Minister Lindiwe Sisulu says the United Kingdom's decision to remove South Africa from its red list of travel restrictions is a step in the right direction for the country's tourism sector.
I didn't understand in the first place why we were put on the red list again. We've had interaction with the British government, both from the tourism side, from the diplomatic side. DIRCO and the presidency has been talking to the British to indicate what our situation is. It hasn't changed much. And we didn't understand why we were put on the red list. But we're very glad that finally we have been removed. 11 countries in all have been removed from the red list. And it came just in time, as the statement says, for people to plan their holidays, come and visit their families, or from South Africa to go to Britain to go and visit their families. And I think it was much ado about something we could have afforded not to have to worry about. But we're glad that we're at this point, and we hope that all other countries that had put us on the red list will learn from this, that we are all in the same situation. Putting a red list on any particular country does not help decrease the number of people who might be susceptible to COVID. All we need to do is make sure that each country observes the regulations that are issued out by the WHO on a regular basis, and perhaps in time we will see the pandemic going down. But red listing is discriminatory, and we're glad that we can put that behind us now.
Hospitality group Fedasa says 1 billion rand worth of holiday bookings were cancelled within 48 hours of South Africa's red listing. Are we able to tell what the impacts have been thus far?
Well, we are hoping that we can work out a mechanism of enticing those people who have cancelled to come back. And that is why I was indicating to you that we do not understand the rationale that drove the British government into putting us back onto the red list, because we've been through this with them over and over about what our situation is, what the WHO situation is. And I think it was a bit unnecessary that we find ourselves in this situation. I'm not at home at the moment, as you can see, in Dubai. But as soon as I get home, I'll be in a better position to understand if it is possible for us to persuade the tourism industry to give us some leeway in which people who had booked and had removed themselves from the bookings can be persuaded to come back, because we can't lose that amount of revenue, nor would they be able to recover from having lost the opportunity to come to South Africa, in sunny, beautiful South Africa. And most of them have actually planned this, and they were coming to see their families. I don't think that we have, as governments, the right to divide families. And I'm hoping that we can get over this. I'm hoping we can restore the arrangements that people had made, but that would require a whole team of people working together to persuade people to get back to the arrangements they had before the red listing.
As you say, you're not at home, you're at the World Expo. What kind of conversations are taking place there regarding developments around COVID-19 and Omicron?
Nobody's talking about Omicron and COVID here. We're just talking about an incredible expo. We do have your media here, and I'm sure they've been capturing it. It would be good for you to dedicate half an hour or an hour in your programs to show South Africa what it is that is happening in Dubai and what role we have played. We have a stall that is just about the best, in my view, of all the countries that are here, because South Africans have a peculiar way. There's a touchy-feely, naturalness in our expo, and you will see the visuals from that.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful expo that we have. We've had people coming streaming in, amazed at what it is that we're able to do. There's a touchy-feeling situation there. They can taste the biltong, they can smell the roses, they can smell the rooibos tea, and the amazing pictures of Mandela, Oliver Tambo. It's just, it's a good to be here kind of feeling that I have right now. And good to to be here to say thank you to all those people who work in the tourism industry who made it possible for us to have such a good expo out there. They've done an incredible job.